You see, and it is raising very, very interesting questions, because whether the Election Commission can respond to this situation now or not, whether the Speaker of the Lok Sabha, you see, the Constitution is very clear that under the articles and the duties of the citizens of this country, one cannot make derogatory comments towards women. So the Speaker of the Lok Sabha today has a challenge before her. We have the administration in West Bengal which has to respond, because this MP has said that he carries a gun with him, and if given the opportunity he is going to use it. He is going to set his boys loose on women who can go ahead and rape. Now the administration in West Bengal has to respond. The Trinamool Congress definitely has to respond, but that is their internal matter. As far as our party is concerned, we are going to raise it at every level, and we are going to ensure that this matter
what level
is addressed at all levels which are
what level today? What level I'm asking? I also saying I also feel revolted at the group of people who were cheering this man on when he was talking. I want to know what kind of mindset,
Absolutely.
What kind of revolting mindset a man is saying here that I'm going to get my boys, I'm going to get my boys and I'm going to rape people and go away, and there is a crowd there cheering.
This is their understanding of politicalizing the social fabric in West Bengal.
Arnab.
This is their politics.
Arnab.
Taposh Pal has vocalized the in West Bengal today.
Yes, Anindita.
Encourages to instigate rape women.
Yeah, see, what has happened in West Bengal over the past couple of years is that the message has gone anyway, you know, especially when it comes to violence against women, especially after the Park Street rape, which you also mentioned, where the Chief Minister, the Police Commissioner, MPs like Kakoli Ghosh Dostidar, the Speaker of the Assembly, everybody attacked this woman tooth and nail and shredded her reputation, everything. She was raped over and over and over again, and after that there was a total denial. So but even after that, because the Trinamool has won in elections, I think they think that they can get away with murder.
Of course, and that's what Derek O'Brien said. He said, we've got so many. He says, who are you to ask questions? We have got so many
electoral politics.
I'd like to remind one thing here.
Yes, Kavita.
This guy, Taposh Pal, I would like to remind you, Arnab, that Taposh Pal here, last year, in March last year, this is not the first time, even he himself has made this statement earlier, and this is very well known to everybody. It has been raised, it has been protested also. Last year in March, he made another public statement, of which also there is video footage, in which he said, you take the left supporters in the village, bomb and burn down their homes, and then catch and beat them up with shoes in public. Okay. He actually said bomb and burn down the homes in the villages of those who are left supporters there. And this is a man who was given an MP ticket again. An issue, it became an issue even then. Some channels in West Bengal did talk about it then. We all protested it then. Even this this statement is obviously going to be protested. My point is that this kind of political terror which is there right now in West Bengal, which is unleashed by the Trinamool Congress, this is not about one errant MP. This is a widespread culture. This is a part of a wider kind of malaise and sexual violence. Anindita is perfectly right there, that this whole statement in rape after rape, the Park Street was the first one, but even since then, in the rapes that have happened then, the Trinamool government has been seen somehow justifying or protecting perpetrators. Even in the Kamduni case, it was the same thing. There's been such a powerful movement, and yet there hasn't been justice. And we've seen this over and over again, how the women themselves who are complainants are being put in the dock. No, and along with this, there is also this trend of politically targeted rape, which is the case I mentioned even earlier in Amta village, where members of the CPIM party.
But my point is, Kavita, my point is, my point is, watch it.
And her relatives.
No, Kavita.
Arnab.
Kavita, my point is...
Arnab, can I come in for a second?
No, Sambit, my point is very simple, please. I'm opening up lines now with one caller from Dubai. Don't make it political. I will not let this, because you know what? This goes beyond BJP left and I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because simply put, don't forget that till a few months back, Don't forget that till a few months back, you almost sneaked in Muthalik into your party. It was only the media expose that made you go back. Don't forget that, Sambit, and don't preach to me tonight.
No, don't.
You're all the same.
No, this is not that.
You want to use women and violence against women as a political
All
slogan.
I want, no.
That's what you want to do.
Let's not have a combat. Let's have
It's not a combat. When I speak the truth, you say it's combat.
All I wanted to...
Did you? No, one minute. Can I just speak? Can I just speak
about all these moralities.
Can I just speak to Sambit Patra? Listen to me. I'm talking to you, Mr. Patra. I'm talking to you, Mr. Patra. Won't you speak to me? I'm asking you, Mr. Patra. Did you not try to get Muthalik into your party?
In Bengal,
did you not try to get Muthalik into your party?
The people of Bengal. Why does Muthalik come over here? No, why does Muthalik come over here?
Because this man threatens and that man beats women.
No.
It's the same mindset. The same misogynistic, intolerant mindset.
Just because,
So I'm just saying today that when you protest on a very hypocritical base.
He was not inducted. No.
He was inducted. He was almost inducted anyway.
Naresh Agarwal
was saying is that in Bengal, all I was saying is in Bengal, the people of Bengal have escaped the fire pan and they've fallen into the fire. From the left rule to the
Stop it, yeah. Don't give me an election speech
from the frying pan to the fire.
Don't give me an election speech, Sambit.
But the point here is that, yes, there has been a culture of political violence there and they've been strongly against it. But I'm saying over here, I'd also like to say about the larger political culture. See, where you have a Naresh Agarwal of Samajwadi Party, remember what he said? He didn't only defend what Mulayam Singh said. He actually said that when BJP leader Pankra makes statements or Babulal Gaur makes statements, when they speak the truth, be it Mulayam Singh or be it BJP leaders in Madhya Pradesh and so on, he said, well, when they speak the truth, the media goes for them and they are being pilloried for speaking the truth.
No, he said because women dress in a certain way.
Culture that celebrates violence against women,
that justifies
violence against women.
No, one second. Just a minute. Gaurav Bhatia responding to that. Gaurav Bhatia will respond to that in August.
Have at various occasions have indulged in absolutely abysmal statements, including, and I'm very sad to say it, including, I'm afraid, the CPIM when it was in power. The statements they made to justify the rape
Gaurav Bhatia is responding.
Are also equally objectionable and shocking. And there have been.
Okay, Kavita, let Gaurav respond to you now, please.
Then I think we need to
let Gaurav respond to you
and hold them accountable.
By the way, we are talking about Taposh Pal. I still maintain Taposh Pal should be thrown out. He should be put behind bars. He should not be allowed to enter Parliament. And my question to you is, if he enters Parliament, will you feel revolted? Yes, Gaurav Bhatia.
Arnab, I think the most important point that needs to be discussed, and irrespective of the party person that we are discussing, is the action that needs to be taken. And in this case, I feel that the Speaker has a very vital role to play, because an MP takes an oath under the Constitution, and when he is acting with such irresponsibility, then the Speaker should take cognizance of this matter and should ask the MP in question that why should action not be taken. And other statutory bodies should also come in. And this is not about this just MP, it applies
that's why I always
to all MPs.
No, that's why I always say, you know, when the government says we will give you statutory regulation over news channels, we say we don't want any statutory regulation over news channels because we know what issues to raise. Statutory bodies don't know what to do. It's the media which has to push statutory bodies out of their constant sense of...
No, I'm afraid that's not quite true.
Well, BD Banerjee is operations manager in Dubai. That's my view. That's my view. BD Banerjee is operations manager in Dubai.
The media not pat itself on the back over here.
BD Banerjee is operations manager in Mumbai. Till the media picked it up, nobody, no political party even looked at this issue. BD Banerjee from Dubai.
Hi, Arnab.
Hi,
Arnab.
Yes, Mr. Banerjee, go ahead, please.
Arnab, today my head, hangs in shame as an Indian. My head hangs in shame as an Indian. I'm sorry, my head hangs in shame today as an Indian. The very fabric of the society is threatened. The guy holds a public office. The way the guy has spoken, he holds a high public office, a responsible public office. What is he trying to say? Can he afford to talk like this? And he's inciting others. And unfortunately, of late, this has become the trend in India.
Yes, it has. Of course it has.
You hear something from a man in UP during the election campaign, Narendra Modi ka boti kaat ke fek dunga. This is the language of a member of parliament.
Well, this is, and political parties don't act.
It is very,
they
very
firefight. Mr. Banerjee, thanks for calling.
You know, our image goes down internationally.
Absolutely it does. And political parties don't take action. They firefight, they buy time. Vicky is an IT professional from Kolkata. Vicky, good evening. Reduce the volume of your TV set. Yes, please. Go ahead.
Yes, this is documented evidence of hooliganism, Arnab. Now, TMC has again and again been denying allegations, but this is proof. They have to sack Tapaswal. Now, the question is, are they doing it or not? If they are not, I, as a resident of West Bengal, I am not voting for TMC again.
Well, absolutely, and I'm sure that's a feeling. You know, that's an overwhelming feeling across the entire country today. You know, it's not about a political party stand, really, Vicky. It's more about, you know, whether political parties are in touch with the sentiments of people across. It appears to me, Mr. Halim, that also there isn't enough political pressure. It's not really an issue which has been built up in Bengal. Now, it's become a big issue today. Within hours of the media picking up the issue, at least the TMC puts out a statement. What happens now? If the media drops the issue tomorrow, is the TMC let off the hook? Will Taposh Pal go back to attend the next session of budget session of Parliament?
It's a very interesting challenge to our institutions, because you have the what you call statement made before the election, and subsequently you have him elected. So we do not know whether the election commission can get involved.
You're on a technical point, you're not, Mr. Halim, besides the technical point and pushing it.
This is a very heinous crime.
No, but
you've got a ruling
you're constantly arguing about what the election commission can do. What can you do? Are you admitting you can do nothing?
Then absolutely, our party will be taking, as I said previously, our party will be taking this to all the forums, including the court of the people on this matter. We are not going to lie silent on this. And after the matter has come up, our women wings has already made a statement, and they are going to what you call take it up at all levels. But the question that comes in front at the moment is, does the administration respond? Does the police administration respond? They haven't in the past. You've got Anubrato Mondo.
The police administration does not even take calls.
Going to bomb what you call...
No. The police administration does not even take calls.
And the police have not responded.
The superintendent of police has stopped taking even our calls after we asked him the question. He says there is no complaint.
Absolutely. This fortifies my argument that the degeneration that Trinamool is contributing to the social fabric in West Bengal is to such a degree that over here we might be entering into a phase of constitutional crisis, where the independent bodies which are supposed to what you call work independent of the political executive, that is the bureaucratic executive, the police administration, they are not functioning the way that they should be.
But it's also this. No, one second. One second. Fuad Halim.
Arnab, I'd just like to say that there have been protests happening there, but in fact the media has not covered very many of those protests. There have been civil society groups have been protesting. Even left groups have been protesting. Even there has been, and this isn't as I said, this is one remark that happened to be captured on camera, which is why the media is playing it.
I think there are two very important points.
Actual violence has been meted out. Meted out. Can I especially and left supporters in villages all over West Bengal every day. They are being protested as well. Media doesn't reach there.
No, one second. Kavita Krishnan, let's not get into that. One second, one minute, just 1 second. One point I want to make here. One point I want to make, just because Kavita is repeating. I'm telling you one thing, Kavita. Let's not do this. Activists are doing, political parties are doing, media is not covering, media is not reaching. The point is, there is a member of parliament of the Lok Sabha who says, I will bring my boys and carry out rape and I will go away from it. Yes, it's captured on tape, which is why we are being able to highlight it.
No,
if it had not been on tape, no, Kavita, if it had not been on tape, if it had not been on tape, you know and I know, you know and I know, if it had not been on tape, if it had not been on tape, he would have said, I never said it.
Why are you pitting it against opposition?
No, I am saying,
pitting it against civil society groups that I don't understand. Put the Trinamool in the dock, put the ruling party in the dock.
Well, the Trinamool has an empty chair tonight, Kavita.
People are not making it an issue or opposition.
No, the Trinamool has an empty chair tonight.
Protests over there.
The Trinamool, Kavita, has an empty chair tonight, and I am saying tonight, I am asking Mamata Banerjee tonight.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that you...
I am asking Mamata Banerjee tonight, Kavita. I am asking Mamata Banerjee that she used to go on many fasts. I want to know from Mamata Banerjee, whether as a chief minister...
It doesn't make sense to me, frankly.
I'm just asking Mamata Banerjee, and this is just simply a straightforward question, whether she will go to her favorite fasting spot outside Esplanade, where she used to sit on fast. I think she should sit on fast till this man resigns from her party and puts himself in lockup. And if Mamata Banerjee cannot do that, then she loses the moral right to rule. We'll ask those questions.
She's going to listen to you.
Well, I don't know. Maybe she'll listen to you. Why don't you take some action?
The election commission
let the election commission take some action.
No, we are taking enough action. But the problem is, it is the high-headedness of Mamata Banerjee which has seen ample number of member of parliament from TMC behaving in this manner. It is not the first instance. Number of member of parliaments of TMC have behaved in this manner.
The ball is tonight in Mamata Banerjee's court. We are going to follow the story. And Mr. Taposh Pal, don't run away from the cameras, because we have got many questions for you as well. Thank you very much for joining me on this debate on what is going to be an ongoing news coverage on this story on the Newshour tonight. Thank you very much.